Wagwan YouTube, Fikod here. Welcome to today's Destiny 2 video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the brand new Crucible mode, Survival, and also taking a look at the new map, Altar of Flame. So it's going to be a very interesting video indeed. But once again, all this info is coming straight from IGN, so credit to them. I'll have their original videos linked down below. But regardless, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you slap that like button down below, and of course, if you want more Destiny 2 content like this from me, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, let's jump in. So firstly, let's start talking about the map. Altar of Flame is the fourth map we've had confirmed for Destiny 2. It's based on a Vex-occupied Mercury and has heavy links to the character Osiris, who looks like he's going to have quite a prominent role in Destiny 2, especially with the first DLC. As you can see, the aesthetic of Altar of Flame is very reminiscent of Destiny 1's Lighthouse, which was only accessible after going flawless in Trials of Osiris, so the map has immediately competitive roots. The map looks like a collection of cramped spaces with lots of hallways and then lots of perches and blocks to break up the more open spaces. These blocks and perches will allow you to get the advantage on your opponents, as we see here. If I'm honest, the map looks like a bit of a maze, and I'm sure it'll be quite hard to get used to when you first jump in. IGN didn't only provide us with a tour of Altar of Flame, they also showed us some gameplay of the new Survival mode, and that's what we're going to talk about now. So according to Lars Bakken, Survival is the spiritual successor to Skirmish. It's a 4v4 mode just like every other mode in Crucible in Destiny 2, and it will feature in the competitive playlist alongside Countdown. Each team will start the match with 8 lives. This means that you and your 3 teammates in theory should have about 2 respawns each, as will the enemy team, although one player could use up all the respawns and one player could use none. Pick your teammates wisely. After you use up these respawns and all 8 lives are gone, you will begin to be knocked out of the game when you're killed. When all players on the opposing team are knocked out, you will gain 1 point and win the round. The first team to win 3 rounds wins the entire game, and that's basically how the mode works. It starts off essentially like a team deathmatch, but then turns into more elimination. It looks pretty original, if I'm going to be honest. Something really interesting about Survival is that 1 power ammo pack will spawn every single round in a neutral position somewhere in the middle of the map. According to Bungie developer Lars Bakken, it creates a big point of contention, so expect most of the action to orientate around this point as both teams fight over the ammo. I really like the idea of teams fighting over the power ammo. It would be kind of like a mini objective that will give you a big reward. Survival looked very team play based. Lone wolf players will be a hindrance a lot of the time, especially if the other team is sticking together. Team shotting looks like it's going to be extremely effective, so make sure you stick around with your teammates. If I had to make one comparison between the 2 competitive modes we're going to have in Destiny 2, so Survival and Countdown, I'd say that Survival looks like it's going to be a lot more aggressive than Countdown, and to be honest, it looks like it's going to be quite a lot of fun. Overall, I think Altar of Flame is the worst map we've been shown so far. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty cool, but I think Vostok, Endless Veil and Retribution seem much more interesting. Survival as well looks pretty cool, but I am more excited for other modes, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. It could end up being the best mode in the game. Nothing here in this IGN reveal has made me too excited, but it is just nice to see what we'll be getting when Destiny 2 launches on September 6th. But that's just my thoughts, guys. What I really want to know is, what do you think? Do you like the look of Altar of Flame? What do you think of the new Survival mode? Tell me in the comment section down below. But remember, everything we've looked at and talked about in this video has once again come from IGN, so make sure you go and check out their original videos. It will give you a lot more information than I could in the short amount of time. I'll have their videos linked in the description down below. Make sure you go and thank them. They've given us a lot of Destiny 2 information over the past few weeks. But on that note, guys, that about wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Wasn't a lot to talk about, but the information we had was really interesting. Remember, I always try and make these Destiny 2 videos as informative and as entertaining as possible, so if I achieve that, then a positive rating would be appreciated in the form of a like, and a share would go a really long way. That helps my channel grow. Also, if you want to see more regular Destiny 2 content like this from me, then be sure to subscribe. We're going to be making a lot of Destiny 2 videos in the future, especially now we're on the home run to Destiny 2. And if you want to know everything about Destiny 2, then make sure you check out my Everything Destiny 2 playlist, along with some of the videos I'll have linked in the description. In addition, if you want to stay up to date with the Destiny universe and also at the same time get a bit of insight into my personal life, then you can follow my social media. My Twitter, Instagram and Google Plus are all linked in the description. And that's about all I have to plug. A lot of plugging there. But for now, I just want to thank you all for watching and for all the support you've been giving me recently. It does mean a lot. I've got big plans for the future, like I said. But in the meantime, I have been Fikod the Man. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh.